talking. It's amazing. I do so many videos when anytime I do a video with Mike, I have to overdub everything because the guy just talks. Like, he has no
filter.
etiquette.
No filter at all.
Filter, no
but you know
etiquette,
this if you watch my videos.
Yeah.
Scott.
Because credibility means everything in the YouTube world. Today, we're going to spend this entire video watching me rehome my last Arowana, as well as my Pike Cichlid.
This is home.
You see, sometimes words can't describe what the eye can clearly see. Today, you're going to see the rehoming of my second Arowana. My friends Dylan from Veterans Aquatics, Chris Mascow, and my buddy Aaron all come over to help me get the Arowana out and into a tote and on the back of a U-Haul truck that I had rented, not only to deliver the Arowana, but I had a 150-gallon total complete setup, tank, stand, lights, filters that Liz had won back in September at the last aquatic experience. And my good friend Mike Mull had a trailer at that time, picked up the tank, and put it in storage for us until yesterday, basically. So I went and got that, and at the end of the video, you'll see Aaron and I unloading the tank and putting it in the garage. I have no idea what I'm going to set up in that tank, but it's going to be a lot of fun putting it together. I promise you that. So there were a lot of other things I wanted to do in today's video, such as show you Pets Plus in Lawrenceville, Jersey. Check this out.
And the red and black panda. I'm so excited.
That's cool. That was really good.
I was hoping he had a baby China.
Oh, you need to talk to this guy.
Well, I want to get a couple clips of you, Scott. Told me the, you know, Scott?
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. Is it okay to do? Yes. You hug or not? Oh man, I missed you. As well as taking you to Q Aquatics home, check this out.
Sorry, I love Infocus. You know that.
Yeah.
Especially Trinex.
It's like, I'm all about automation.
I would love that.
Literally
Like I would
my
come
holy
down here
grail
and turn on a
fish.
light and, you know, everything.
Well, they're
turns
all on timers. That one switch I turn on at 6 times. But I don't know how to connect that light with these lights. Would you, green spotted puffers?
I love the rocks in this tank. I love how this tank looks.
Yeah, on Molly.
It reminds me of your river tank.
But unfortunately, because again, everyone wants to make sure or know how the rehoming went, today's video will be only on the rehoming, and then Friday I'll drop a new video out where I go to Pets Plus as well as Q Aquatics house to check out her fish room, her reptile room, her birds, and her ponds. It's absolutely incredible. All the animals, fish, reptiles, birds this young lady has, and I think you'll enjoy it. If you're not subscribed to Q Aquatics, links above, definitely want to check her out. If you're not subscribed to Veteran Aquatics, links above, definitely want to check him out. You're also going to see Michael's fish room in a couple of clips. Links above, definitely check him out. And again, thank you for everyone who stopped by on Sunday, July 5th to give me a hand either getting the fish to their destination or helping me bring my tank back and put it in the garage for me. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get moving. If you have any questions, leave comments below. Now is the time to ask any questions you want to ask or forever hold your peace. All right? And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If for some reason you're not subscribed to King Queen Cichlids, hit that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. And let's get this video going. Come on. Alright guys, I have a 4-foot long tote, plastic tote that I've used for years when transporting my fish to competitions. And I'm using that today. Inside the tote is a 3-foot long styrofoam box. I'm going to fill that up with water and wait for the guys to arrive and then take the Arowana out of the tank and put them into the styrofoam box. The tote is there just as secondary protection. Alright guys, history has shown that it's always better to leave more air than water. Whenever you're bagging up a fish, do 40% water and the rest of it air. I've given about 40% water in the styrofoam box. And I hear the guys, so let's go meet the crew that's going to help me move this Arowana. And Chris is finally here. We've been waiting for Chris the entire time. You know my boy. We've done a lot of trips together. Getting ready to do another one. Next to me is Dylan from Veterans Aquatics. Absolute pleasure to meet you. Check him out. He just hit over 500 subscribers. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
And he keeps a lot of cool stuff. We're going to try to get this Arowana out of this tank and into... The last Arowana is going, people. I got to stop looking at the TV. The last Arowana is going, people. And then the Pike is leaving. And then I have a 265-gallon tank that's going to be empty. I think I'm going to put the Oscars in there or something. We got to get you a tank now, right?
Yeah, what are you going to do with
What a trooper. This guy is going like 3 hours out of his way. He doesn't even have a tank set up right now just to hang out with us. So, anyway, fingers crossed we're going to move the Arowana right now. Don't forget to check out Veterans Aquatics. Dylan, he's super cool, and you will enjoy his channel. All right, wish us luck. Okay, one thing I'm going to apologize for is position of the camera. God bless Chris. He's my buddy for life. But he is not a YouTuber and forgets that the camera is behind him. And it's going to block some of the footage of me actually taking the Arowana out and getting him into the tote. But you will hear, at the very least, you will hear and see parts of it as we go forward. So I slowed down the footage so you could actually see me getting the Arowana out of the tank and into the tote. The most important part, obviously, is to make sure once you get him in the tote, he doesn't jump out, which is why I have Dylan and Chris there to immediately put the top on once I get him in the styrofoam. That was not as bad.
No,
When we did it with the other guy, oh my God, it was a fucking mess. I forgot to mention that I did not edit the video as far as taking any curse words or anything out. I'm a little frustrated. I even had to make this video just proving that the rehome actually took place. And so I didn't take any time editing anything. This is a lot of just raw footage, so you can see what actually happened. So what you're seeing here is I have drilled a hole in the styrofoam so I can run some air into the tank. I'm using a battery operated cobalt air pump to give it the Arowana plenty of aeration. It's going to be in this styrofoam box and tote for at least 2 hours, and just for the own safety of the fish, I want to make sure I provide plenty of air for it. Then you see me taping the styrofoam down. Even though the plastic tote has a lid that locks in place, I'm not taking any chances. Arowanas can jump. They're very powerful, especially at this size, and I don't want the Arowana jumping out of the pickup and then flying into a windshield going down the highway. So it was important that I did my due diligence and made sure everything was perfect before I placed him in the pickup truck. Aaron arrives right after we have moved the Arowana. He's brought a bucket, which I'm not overly happy about, but he's not going far. He lives less than 3 miles from my house, maybe 4 miles at tops. The Pike Cichlid is every bit of 19 inches at this point, but just like the Arowana, we get him out of the tank and into the bucket, and then Aaron will get him home lickety split. All right, you're gonna go straight home, right?
Go around, straight up.
You might wrap around that bucket. All right,
Back it up. Aim it up this early, or that way.
can you take that lid off?
So fix it.
We can't do stuff yet.
Because it's too early.
Bro.
Really?
Oh yeah, bro.
I know, and I look at my phone, she's like, yep, I don't know what time it is, but I can go get fucking
No.
I know, I got 2 more coming today. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I love my Oscars.
Just go breathe those shits and
Here we come.
it's fine. And we made
So Sorry guys, I'm trying to hurry here.
Take your time, man. We're just gonna, you know, look around. If you miss any fish, don't worry.
Well,
Get the bucket.
well, that's
Get the
what
bucket.
Aaron normally leaves with like 3 pieces of driftwood.
You ain't using these, are you?
Fish or 2, cold pieces of driftwood.
And I know for a fact I can fit 320 breeders into a draw.
Right.
One might hang out of the trunk, but I can get it. And I think
You got way too many RTMs anyway.
Arowana was easier than this fucker.
To be fair, Pike's early. Ungodly fast.
Aaron!
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta do this like real quick.
And here's Chris again, putting us back to the camera so we can't see the pike going in the bucket. I'm just teasing with you, Chris. I love you, brother.
Oh yeah.
That fucker's huge. Look at that fucker.
I should have taped that.
Yeah, well, you're standing right in front of camera, thanks.
Good job, Chris.
Good idea.
Fucking YouTubers.
Again, guys, sorry for the language. You know that's not my norm.
Might as well change clothes now.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. This is my friend Aaron Angaloris. Believe it or not, he's actually the co-founder of the Slicker Club of York. He was the one that put the idea in my head, and then he left me shortly after having the first meeting. Just picked up the Pike Cichlid, the Crenicicla lenticulata. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, why'd you give that Pike Cichlid to him? Long story short, you had that beautiful cobra pike.
Yes.
Aaron had a beautiful cobra pike that he got. He was so proud of it. He couldn't wait for me to see it. After work one day, we've been working together for 13 years. He took me to his house to show me this beautiful pike. And unfortunately, it was on the ground, on the floor, dried up. And I've always felt horrible about that. So I'm hoping that this pike will cheer him up a little bit. I know it's been, what, 3 or 4 years at least?
Yeah.
At least. But he's a good guy. Massive fish tank. I mean, massive fish room. You think mine's big. I think actually yours might be bigger than mine. It's close. But bloopers, he's going to take good care of him. And we'll check in on Aaron every now and then to see how he's doing. See you guys. Alright guys, turn this music down. I am in a U-Haul truck. I have the Arowana in the back, locked down safely, and we are headed to Parusha, King of Parusha. It's like a small town in Pennsylvania. There's an exit there. We're gonna meet Sean, who's going to pick up my Arowana and rehome him in the 1,000-gallon pond, indoor pond he has. So my Arowana should be really happy. All right, guys, let's go.
I would drain it down to where there was only maybe about 2 inches of water.
Yeah.
So,
All right, guys, finally hit this destination. This is Sean, correct?
yes.
Sean Michael?
Yes.
And he's picking up my second Arowana. I wish I had known earlier. You could have got both of them. My bad.
I'm happy to get one.
We actually just checked on him. It was about an hour-and-a-half drive. He looked good, right?
Yes.
So, gonna send him off, and hopefully Sean will send us some footage at some point.
He'll
All
be
right?
in the 1,000-gallon pond, so he'll be
Guys.
living his best life.
Yeah, I mean, he was in a 300. Now he's gonna be in a 1,000-gallon indoor pond.
Indoor pond.
Dude, I'm so
88
happy.
degrees
I couldn't
all
be
year
happier.
round.
I'm sad that he's going, but I couldn't be happier. He's going to a great
Absolutely.
guy. Thank you so much.
No
I'm going to help
problem.
you get him to the car. All right, guys. Talk to you later. So what an incredibly fun day. Here I am backing up now with a 150-gallon tank, stand, lights, the whole setup. I'm tired. Just had lunch, and then we had a 2-hour trip back. 4.5 hours on the road is no joke, so I was ready to get the tank in. Called Aaron up, he came and met me, and we got the tank into a spot. Liz, being as great as she is, had already cleaned out a spot for the tank, So it's very easy for me to back up the truck and put the tank in place. A lot of driving, brother. Huh? Can't do all that driving. I love you. That's nice. I know. Tried to sell it to you, you didn't want it.
How much you pay for it?
Remember, guys, when moving tanks of this size, bend your knees. Use your knees, not your back. Make sure you stretch a little bit before you move anything. And get all the help that you can. It's really more than a two-man job, but Aaron and I are pretty big and pretty strong, and we handled it.
Who said that? Shit, girls. Smart. Smart, beautiful. You're a lucky man, you know that?
No, seriously, I am.
I know you are. I know exactly.
You good or what? Can't have nothing drop on your knee.
No, that's not.
You can't get.
No. That day was the worst day of my life.
I bet.
That's bigger than anything you had. Nah, fuck it up. I can't help myself. I never been so mad at myself in my life. That's it.
Oh,
Stop. Yeah, until you get back out.
brother. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Good, that's it.
That's it.
So what should I put in this tank? Leave your comments below. Give me some ideas.
Alright guys, that is the end of our video. As you can see, Aaron and I are pulling it out of the truck, setting it up in the garage. I cannot wait to get my hands on this tank and set it up. I think Liz and I might actually work together on this one and do something really cool with it. So looking forward to that. Don't forget, guys, I'll be dropping another video on Friday about Pets Plus in Lawrenceville, as well as visiting Q Aquatics reptile, fish room, ponds, and birds. I can't wait for you guys to check that out as well. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Again, give me a thumbs up, leave comments below, and as I always say, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, stay positive, and stay absolutely fishy. We'll see you guys Sunday live. Make sure you're there at 6 o'clock. Take care.